darkness of the North Atlantic Ocean. The coordinates point to a world untouched for over a century. Here, 3,800 meters, or nearly 6 kilometers, beneath the waves lies the wreck of the RMS Titanic. This legendary ship, once the pride of the White Star Line, sank on the night of April 15, 1912, after striking an iceberg. Today, we dive into the ruins to witness a world frozen in time, where silence is the only occupant.
A close-up of a first-class dining saloon chandelier lying on the silt.
Beneath 6 kilometers of Atlantic pressure lies a world frozen in time, the Titanic's middle deck. Once filled with life, light, and laughter, it now sleeps in silence. Every room, every corridor, every relic tells a story, not of death, but of how memory endures beneath the sea. We move into the areas once bustling with activity, the third-class dining hall, once filled with laughter, chatter, and the clinking of cutlery, now only silence remains. It lies buried under layers of silt and rust, where tables and chairs stand as ghostly echoes of lives once gathered here. Look closely. Every flake of corrosion tells a story swallowed by the sea, preserved in eternal stillness. The ocean has claimed this space, transforming its purpose into a memorial. A sanctuary of luxury and warmth is now consumed by cold darkness. The Turkish bath of Titanic lies beneath a century of ocean breath. Mosaic floors are fractured, and bronze fixtures are fading into the silt. Coral and algae have claimed its beauty, transforming a place of relaxation into a cathedral of decay and silence. The pool that once shimmered under electric light now sleeps under 6 kilometers of water. Empty, dry, and filled with dust, it has become a resting place for shadows. The railings, the tiles, the faint outlines of ladders, all stand as monuments to a moment frozen forever in the depths. Here, time has undressed everything. Lockers stand open, their contents long dissolved into the sea. A cracked mirror reflects only drifting silt and the faint outline of a forgotten presence. The airless silence wraps around this place like a memory too heavy to fade. The corridor stretches endlessly into blackness, lined with doors that lead nowhere. Curtains sway softly in the still current, and dust floats like frozen breath. Every sound, every metallic creak feels like the whisper of the ship itself, alive in its ruin. Once a place of noise and steam, now nothing moves. The ship's heart of power is silent, cold, and corroded. Rusted machines sit beneath the weight of the deep, their pipes twisted and broken. Gauges are locked at zero. A single droplet of water slips through a crack above, as if the ship itself still leaks memories from a world long gone. Where meals once sustained hundreds, now only the ocean feeds. Pots and pans lie overturned, coated in coral and decay. Each object remains exactly where it fell, silent witnesses to the last day Titanic breathed air and light. The pantry, once filled with flavor and movement, is now a graveyard of glass and wood. Broken shelves cradle nothing but sand and silence. This small room once carried laughter, music, and card games. Now the table is broken, the chairs twisted, the air thick with rust and time. A single playing card still clings to the surface, a haunting fragment of joy swallowed by the abyss. Here slept the men who kept the ship alive. Their bunks now lie broken, frames twisted and eaten by rust. The tools, the boots, the nameplates, all remain as fragile relics of duty and sacrifice, preserved in the cold tomb of the deep Atlantic. The spiral staircase once echoed with hurried footsteps. Now it winds into darkness, wrapped in coral and dust. The ROV's light traces its fragile curves, and every flicker of movement feels like the heartbeat of something that refuses to die.
A view through a row of circular, broken portholes on the A deck, their brass frames heavily pitted in green.
The skeletal remains of a parlor suite sofa, its structure reduced to decaying wood and severely rusted.
A pitted, green patina brass desk fan from a first-class stateroom, jammed into a corner.
A macro shot focusing on the massive, orange-red rusticles dripping like geological formations from the ship's steel hull.
A view into the dark, black opening of a lower deck or engine room hatch.